Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 25th installment of Yid Talks. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is an exciting one for me. Tonight's talk is entitled The Installment About Nothing. If anyone is familiar with Seinfeld, there was a great episode that discussed the show about nothing. It discussed that really there's no true story arc or plotline in Seinfeld. And similarly, and as an homage to a great show of my past, Seinfeld, I decided to entitle this talk, The Installment About Nothing. Now, this talk is a special one to me. It signifies my first milestone for this channel, and that's the 25th show, which is, in fact, 1/4 of the way down the road. 1/4 the way down the road. I've made it that far. I started, and it was a rocky start. It continues to be rocky in certain ways, that's for sure. But when we think about something that is 25% done, does it feel like we're almost there? Think about it. Does it feel when a download is 25% finished? Does it seem like, okay, here we go, I'm almost here to watch the show? In the end, no. It's still got a while to go. I recognize that Yid Talks is still sort of in its beginning stages. And my goal of 101 recordings, I'm still got the majority of the way to go. Now, the good thing about that is that I still have a lot to improve on. If I think about what it's going to be that day when I do my 101st recording, to look back and see the growth that I've had. This is sort of a meta Yid Talk today. And I had a few of these in the very beginning of this channel. And I want another one right now for my first big milestone, 25 shows. 25 installments. You know, it's easy to be discouraged and to want to stop when, after, either a bad talk that I had, which wasn't, so inspiring to me, or whether very low viewership, which has sort of continued throughout so far. There are things that can be discouraging, but to see ahead and to see the goal that is in front of me, and to see me inching closer and closer to that goal gives me all the more reason to continue this journey. And it also helps me to think to myself what I want to see as an improvement to my channel. Some things are better edits, which I've been talking about, and it's been a journey in its own right, because a lot of the time my computer is not helping the situation. I have an older computer, and there's certain parts of the editing process that do not work so well. So I'm still kind of working on that. I'm still sort of trying to figure that part out. Better content. I'm still seeing how I can sort of piece together something that is both entertaining and meaningful for the viewer. And all in all, I think that I'm doing an okay job at that, because I feel inspired when I actually make the content. But I know that I can make it sharper. I know that I can make it more concise and more entertaining. And that's the editing is going to have a lot to do with that as well. Also, improved speaking, improved pace, which are things that just come with time. When I look back to my first, second, third Yid Talk and versus what I have the last few, I see gigantic improvement. And yet, when I'm on, say, number 50, and I look back to this one right here, number 25, I'm going to be like, that look how it's going to feel probably embarrassing. But what is that really going to do? It's going to show me how I can continually grow over time. And it's something that's very exciting to me. So I also look to have that as a goal as well. And I hope that with these few goals that I have, which is better editing, better content, more entertaining content, better speaking, better pace. I hope that all leads to a greater viewership, because I want people to see my channel. I want to create a place that people can discuss things. They can discuss things that I may say on this channel, or have their own conversations about things. I think to myself, some of the people that I look up to in this realm, either in the YouTube realm or podcasts, I think of how they have a viewership that has grown into something of its own. And I really, that might be a longer term goal. Yeah, I might not be able to see that, so quickly, but I really hope to be able to create that. So here we are. May God bless this channel with success and give me the willpower, the perseverance, and the ability to create good content. And this all leads to what I see as the value for this channel. I look on YouTube. I've spent, some time looking at different channels. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube that, although may be entertaining, I don't necessarily see the meaning and the deeper value for it. For example, there are a lot of channels that are sort of these like get rich quick sort of schemes. And of course, people are drawn to those things because, like I mentioned in my last Yid Talk, making money is important. We all are striving to make enough money to feel comfortable in our living habits and beyond. And there's a lot of channels like that. There's also a lot of channels that are sort of like these prank shows, which maybe I'm old, maybe I'm a boomer at this point, I don't know. But I don't see the value of it. I don't see the value of causing someone else potential harm. By pranking someone, that can cause embarrassment, that can cause frustration or anger. In the end, I don't necessarily see the deeper value of that. Now, looking at what I'm trying to create here, I'm trying to create a place where a person can feel motivated, where a person can hopefully step up and continue to grow in a positive direction. That's what I really want to create here. I want to create meaning, purpose, and potentially a path forward to a more positive lifestyle. That's what this channel is about. And I'm not here to sell anything. I'm really here genuinely wanting an audience for the sake of hopefully being able to help in some aspect, help myself in some aspect. And that's why I'm here. And to see my growth again in the editing skills and the ability to speak clearly and concisely and in an entertaining manner, in a meaningful manner. These things remind me why I'm here, even with all the mishaps, even with all the editing issues that I've had, which I'm really, really desiring to get better at that. Even with this super low viewership, guess what? It's not going to stop me right now. I'm going to keep on pushing forward. That's my goal right now, and that's what I seek to do. And God willing, I will have a path forward. So here we are, 1/4 along the journey. Thank you to anyone who's spent a little bit of time here, maybe all the time here, whatever it may be. Thank you. And if you would like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. Please comment below. I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to keep on trying to plug these things to see if there's any momentum that can be built. But here I am in the flesh, and I'm here to try to make even a small difference. And that small difference can come from me. If this continues to make a small difference even to me, this is worth it. Thank you guys. Number 25. It's the installment about nothing. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great night. It can't do the canceling. Let's press stop, but it doesn't let me press